written so the person who made it can get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Escape clause. Yeah, and it's almost time.
Mm-hmm. It is almost time.
Oh.
5 o'clock.
In a time long lost and a realm far away, adventure waits for you in the StoryMaster's tales. You have entered an alternative 18th century world full of magic, monsters, and mystery. A grim world that is both dangerous and dark, where the stories of folklore are terrifyingly real. Life is hard, but those with courage and a thirst to find knowledge, wealth, and power can do so by risking themselves on perilous quests found around this kingdom. You have arrived at the Wizard's Tower, a magnificent place of learning where you find yourself in front of one of the professors. This one is both wise and learned, so you had better listen to his guidance carefully, as your life will undoubtedly depend upon it.
Undoubtedly indeed! How are we all? Are we all well?
Hello, Cosimo.
Cosimo.
All alive, mostly.
Yes, I do think so.
Mostly.
Yes, I have noticed one or two little additions. Well, firstly, let me be very honoured to introduce the princess.
Yes.
We
princess.
are absolutely delighted to visit us today in the Wizard's Tower. I would have dressed, but this is literally the only thing I own, so this will have to do, I'm afraid, Princess. Do I look quite smart?
Yeah, you look
Oh.
really smart.
I am honoured and rather flattered. Thank you so much. And who is that with you there?
So Jasper.
Sir Jasper. Sir Jasper. Oh, hello. Equally honoured to meet you as well. Everyone else. Are you? Oh, you're looking not entirely transformed from last time I saw you. Obviously, the Fae is agreeing with you. But we also have someone with a black spot on their hands too, I believe. And we don't have two of you? Yeah, yes, okay. Well, I'm sorry to say I haven't quite worked out how to rid you of that at the moment. I'm sorry, but maybe there is a way. I'm sure there is a way.
Yes, surely. Yes.
Has anyone done any research on it?
I've been researching, but I've not had the results back yet, Professor.
Ah, right, okay. Now, we have, of course, the entire kingdom for you to go and play around in today. There might be something a little bit later on that we could do, something rather pressing. This, do you remember this?
Oh, the box, yes.
Yes,
Adventure.
indeed. Well, I do believe Gibbs is absolutely desperate for us to open it. So, we may do that later on, but before we do, is there anyone you want to visit? Anyone you want to question today? Ah, you're the princess.
That's all what, may I ask?
I'm so sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
The princess was asking how this works.
How it works? Well, of course, anyone who comes here, we have selected because obviously we know that you're very brave and wise. And we hope that with your skills amongst you, we will be able to maybe right the wrongs that are given to this kingdom. Well, we have had dangerous quests before, and I'm hoping that things won't be quite as perilous on your first venture.
Don't worry, princess, I won't try to catch you.
Yes, I will aid you where I can. Now, there is a big kingdom here. I'm sure you haven't lured yourself to go into tavern yet, princess, but we do have a tavern nearby. if you want to go and question them. Of course, you could always wander into the Weirding Woods. There is Ursula there if you wish to converse with her. And there is also the matter of, well, how you managed to get in the last place, into the dungeons. We already know that Barbara has a secret tunnel under her shop. Whether you wish to go there and question her is up to you. And of course, you may want to go and visit Herbert, of course, and see how he is and maybe get some information from him. I will leave it to you who you wish to visit first.
Where the Weirding Woods, where there are fairies and witches.
Well, discuss it with each other.
Does anyone sound particularly interesting to the princess, perhaps?
What I'm thinking about. Well, you have current adventures you were talking about, the Black Spot. Is there anywhere where piratical folks would be? The tavern seems like a
Tavern is
A likely place, yes.
tavern. Ursula might know a bit from her side of things with the knowledge she has, but I think the tavern, the princess has a good point.
Tavern.
See any seafaring types there, perhaps, Professor, if you think that sounds a sensible
Would
idea.
like to go to the tavern first. Okay.
Yes, let's go to the
Right.
Like.
I'm just going to get the Palantir to take you there. Just chat to yourselves. I think there might be some more people waiting at the door.
Oh, very
We'll
good.
allow them in.
Does happen. It does stick a bit sometimes to get people in. Oh, princess, a word of advice. If the tavern, if anyone tries to sell you a pair of boots, just say no.
Don't buy them.
Don't buy them.
Don't buy them.
No.
They're very smelly indeed.
Well, we know where they come from now.
In fact, you know what you should do, princess?
Sorry.
If anyone offers to sell you boots, you should just laugh. Ha ha ha.
Indeed.
Good approach.
Hey, Donna.
I find that's a
Victor,
a good
hello.
plan when dealing with John Swede. Simply laugh.
aye.
Laugh or a slightly bemused expression or both. Yes, usually works well. Ah, Jinx.
Hello, Jinx.
Lovely to see you.
You're right there, sorry.
And Victor,
Errors my
hello.
Yeah, but I mean,
Not all, Jinx. The Palantir, apparently, the press was saying, was acting a bit. For those of you who arrived just a little afterwards, we're looking into the Black Spot situation at the moment. So we're going to try the tavern first of all, at Princess Charlotte's suggestion, to see if we can find anyone perhaps of a piratical nature who can enlighten us a bit more.
Much to my chagrin.
It could be
I
worth.
hope we can find somebody.
It could be worse. It could be the actual captain we're going to.
By the crown, I hope not.
By my crown, I hope so.
You are taken to the place they call the Weirding Woods. Strange creatures of both fairy and humankind lurk here. You'd best be on your toes.
Hey! Oh, I see you.
Hello.
Hello, John.
Yeah. Well, all right then, Dick. You don't have to do it like that. Whoa! How are you all doing then?
As good as can be expected, John. How's yourself?
Well, you know, as good as I could be expected. Pretty drunk.
Fair enough.
But, you know, I'm all right, I suppose. You know, things have been a little bit quiet, of course. You know, people have kind of started to go back into the caves, you know, and possibly, let's say, trade has gone back into full swing. Apart from a few of the nervous ones who still believe in the curse. That's, of course, all nonsense, isn't it?
Complete nonsense.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like my hair in a bun. I tried tying it in a bun. I don't think it quite suits me.
no,
Oh, that's
following
better.
Oh,
John.
that's much better. Much better.
Oh, that's better, yeah.
Very buccaneerish with the waist, with the vest and shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ready to swing off a chandelier at a moment's notice.
I didn't think you had it in you, mate. Never mind. Well. Look, can I do you anything? Do you want to buy anything today?
What have you got for sale?
Oh, my good lord! I should wear that back again. My lady, my dear lady, your highness, I'm delighted to meet you. I would try and find a clean glass, but they don't have any here, I'm afraid. I am honoured and your humble servant.
Yeah.
Should I bow?
You don't need to.
Oh, thank goodness for that, because my knees don't quite allow me to get all the way back up again. It was very kind. Oh, well, since we've got our princess here, I might have something here that a princess would like to buy. Is there anything you particularly like?
Oh, no.
Anything you particularly like?
What have you got?
Well, I'm talking to the princess, you.
Oh, apologies.
Anything you particularly like, your highness?
Got everything. That's the problem with princesses. They have everything they want. I'll tell you what I do have. I've got something which might appease you, and it might appease the wizards. I'll go there. Now, this was actually found quite deep in the dungeons. I'm not sure what it does. One of the chaps who was all running away, he found this here.
That's a wand.
It's not just a wand. It's not just a wand. This is a silver wand.
Yes, I think I'll take that.
Oh.
Well, hang on a moment. I don't know how often you've come out of your palace, but you don't just take stuff. I kind of assumed that you'd be rich enough to buy it off me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a fair one? Now this one, I'm not.
You want to purchase a wand?
Yeah.
But look at the crystal tip on the top of that.
Hmm.
I'll say that's pure quartz.
Oh, but shouldn't we know what it does first?
Where's the fun in that?
Well, yeah, it's true. It's not a lot of fun guessing what a thing is, but look at that. I'd say that was possibly made by the Fae. Maybe the elves themselves.
Doesn't mean anything.
And I'd say this is worth at least 200.
What?
That's a rip-off.
Listen.
200 gold pieces for an unidentified wand.
Now, John, don't you be taking advantage of royalty.
Oh, aye.
I'm not
That's
taking
highways robbery when we don't even know what it does. Any
And
magic
you're claiming
users?
made by Fae when it's made of silver.
Well, look. Why would it exist? Why would someone make a wand with a crystal tip and a silver shaft there?
Given the reaction Fae have to silver, my good man, I think you better take your hogwash elsewhere.
Hang on.
How many of you think you can? Well, there's no fighting in here, obviously.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Any magic users among us can tell us what this wand might do.
I can't touch the thing, unfortunately.
I specialise in
Hold it up
necromancy,
for you
but
if you like. Is that a better look for you?
let's have a closer look.
I mean, it's made out of silver.
It's quartz.
Didn't someone lose a silver wand some time back? I'm just trying to recall.
Yes, I think it was one of the missing items.
And was never recovered.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Was there a big reward by any chance? Well,
Who lost it? I don't remember.
I can't recall.
Was it
Starmore.
Starmore's, I believe.
Could have
Oh,
been Starmore.
I think he mentioned contacting the constable.
Hmm.
what?
oh,
It was a stolen object. He was talking about
Wait.
reporting it missing, but you found it so we can return it to him.
oh yes.
No
We can make
constables
sure you
need
were
to be
credited with the one
contacted.
who-
Whoa. hang on a moment. Look, you know, this is. I had to pay for this. This wouldn't come for free. I had to buy it off the
Hal would be
gentleman.
happy to compensate you a finder's fee for your good civic duty of returning the item to them.
A finder's fee, not 200 gold.
Is it not precious to him? I'll tell you what I'll do.
How precious is it to you to not have the constables knocking down your door?
Oh, well, that's not fair on me, is it? Look, I'll tell you what, I am a fair man, of course, as you know, but I've got to make the money. But I'm also a gambling man. How about we have a little wager?
Oh.
Yeah? Right, now what have I got here? I've got coins, I've got cards, and I've got dice. What do you fancy? Coins, cards, or dice?
I have to warn you, he is pretty good at cards.
I recommend coins.
I was going to say, after an instance involving cards, I tend to avoid them.
Right.
Dice.
Too many opportunities with dice and coins. Dice and cards. What's
Coins,
it called?
then, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Now, who is the most trustworthy amongst you lot?
Oh, well, no, it won't.
Well, not you, Harry, obviously. I'd say I trust the princess.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Now, that bloke you got with you, does he have any money? Like a coin? Don't have any gold coin? Does he have a coin?
I believe we have a coin somewhere.
Oh, it's royalty for you, isn't it?
I could happily lend one.
Do they? No, don't trust you. You can't have it. It's got to be a... Oh, they got a coin.
That unfortunately is not a coin, my lady.
Something double-sided with different sides on each side.
Yes, we have one of those. We have a wooden token. We have a wooden token, an owl on one side, blank on the other.
An owl? Did you say an owl? Right, okay.
How fortuitous.
I don't like owls, so
I very much like owls.
All right, and who wants to be the other recipient? Who believes in the owl?
I'll volunteer.
All right then, Ozzy. All right, you are the owl. I am the non-owl. What I'd like you to do, princess, is flip it. Now, if it lands twice with nothing, right, I get 200 gold as a reward. Or at least you try to get it. If it lands twice first with the owl, I'll only accept 100 gold.
Fair.
I'm sure the tower can make arrangements because the tower would no John would never try to do anything untowards to them.
But what's happened if it lands one on each side?
Very good question.
What, you mean on the edge?
Yeah, it's like owl one turn and like the next.
Then it'll be down to what the next one is, who gets the second one. So it's the first to get two. So you can have blank, owl, then blank, and blank would win. You get owl and owl, owl would win. You got to get owl, blank, and then owl would win. All right, okay.
Surface. So throw it up. Smack it on its edge. Throw it onto the edge. It landed amongst the detritus of the floor. So.
Right, okay.
Owl.
Owl. Right, okay. Come on, blank. Come on.
Ow!
What?
Very
Hey.
Oh, Calicious
Very
luck.
good, Your Highness.
All right, God. All right, fair enough. You have it, boy. Mark my words, I want that 100, all right?
We'll pass that on to Quasimodo, I'm sure.
Allow me to at least run 50 of the gold pieces currently.
All right. Where are you off to next, anyway?
Not quite gone yet, John.
I was about to say, John, in addition to looking for goods, we were curious. That curse you mentioned earlier, that is, as you said, I think you said hogwash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know who we might talk to about such a thing?
For purely hypothetical research purposes.
Oh, yes. Purely hypothetical.
Well, yeah, I'm not one to point fingers, but I have heard that Ursula might have been involved in maybe her earlier days, in her misspent youth, before she saw the light, perhaps in doing the occasional curse on person now and again.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Of course, purely hypothetical. No particular reason. Just thought it was interesting. That's all.
Yeah, all right. What? All right. Any other questions then?
No,
Is that the only items you've got to sell there, John?
You what?
Is that the only item you had to sell, John?
Well, I'm not sure I want to sell anything else to you lot, to be honest with you. You all seem a little bit shifty now and again, just wanting everything for nothing. Now, what do you want, Jinx? Anything you fancy? Trying to sharpen your horns, or...?
Come on now, John. You know us well enough.
Y'all just screwed him. I think the man's entitled to be a little upset.
Duana, that's not exactly a glowing recommendation.
I mean, that's a bet you make when you buy stolen goods.
Oh, aye.
I didn't buy it stolen. It was found. How many times can I tell you?
Where did you find it?
Creatively borrowed, is it?
There was one of the lads who got a bit frightened down the dungeon. Dragon Jinn, where they, used to keep all the resting stock. And it was found there, just lying on the ground.
Yeah, that's useful to know, John. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think
I'll put a word in with the tower on that. They'll definitely be
for
interested.
the entrance, there's an entrance in there which has some very weird old buildings. I don't know what they are. I think sometimes, the lads stick some barrels in there. They're not normal, these buildings. They look like, what they call stalagmites, stalactites. Which one's the right ones there? It's mites, the mites that grow upwards. So if I go,
Mites grow up, yeah. Mites come down.
And then I tell you what. It's only, I just something clicked in my head. What, like the stalactites and stalagmites in a cave?
What?
Right, what would that look like to you?
Teeth?
Know what it's supposed to be like down there?
I don't like that.
Oh, they say dragons. And that's probably why that cave is called Dragon's Mouth Cave. Because of those massive stalagmites and stalactites.
I'm sure that's the one reason Dracodeep Dungeon has that name, but that is very useful information, John. Thank you.
That is where it is found.
I see.
No, I don't have anything else to sell unless you happen to play chess.
Oh, do you have a chess set for sale?
Mostly, yes.
Mostly?
Perhaps a game
What are
later.
you missing?
I love chess.
I'm intrigued, John. What's
Some of the pieces are missing, but you could always make some new ones, I suppose.
What pieces have you got?
What are they made from?
Or drafts, you could have that as well. It's a bit beaten up, but you could buy that if you want. I'll sell that for 5 gold if you want.
I'll take it, John. I can do a bit of work on that. That might be
Man,
something.
all right, there we go. At least I made something today, even if it's not very much. But what can you do?
You and me, Henrik, friend, we'll have to have a match sometime. Aye?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, I suppose what you could do now is go down and see Ursula, and see if you can possibly persuade her to give you a little voice, maybe, yeah?
Yes, I think so.
Anyway,
Mr. Swede.
I'm going round the back, and I'm not going to tell you why.
Mr. Swede. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
We can leave some money behind Princess for the information.
It concerns me. He thinks it's all hogwash.
I think that might be a coping mechanism, given the amount of things he's dealt with. That partially thanks.
Doesn't worry me. We know the truth.
Well, we know something. We know some of it. We just need to know the rest of it. Always helps.
Meant to say, by the way, great to see my old friends. Great to meet new friends. I've missed all of you. To your very good health and prosperity.
Hear, hear.
Yep.
Hear, hear.
Cheers.
Concerned when he talked about Ursula's past. I was sat there going, please don't tell me Ursula used to be a pirate.
What? No, no, absolutely not.
I wonder.
The mental image was quite striking.
I wonder if she used to be a chaos mage.
I do know that she has a bit of a sordid past. So.
Don't use Duana from what I learned dealing with the previous one.
There's nothing sordid about me.
Oh, not you, Ursula.
Good.
She is.
Good,
She is.
Ursula.
I say she can shift for a lady of that age, can't she?
Yes,
Why?
No, she keeps active. Good on her.
Yes. Plenty of oily fish.
Ursula, darling. Hello.
Ursula, friend, good to see you again.
Hello. Are you all right?
Ursula, does something ail you?
Oh, a little bit of the cold, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Can we get you anything?
I'm not sure whether it is just the weather being so inclement at the moment. But I do my best to heal myself.
Oh, aye. Perhaps a visit to the herbalist is in order, aye?
He is a friend of mine, yes.
Aye. Oh, we could go to Emporia and get some kind of potion or formula to help you out.
I appreciate your kindness, but I will be fine.
Listen, Ursula, you've helped us so many times.
Yes.
I'd like to help you in return.
You were saying
One like myself who is connected with the earth. Sometimes the connection can pull on me. You understand?
Is there so much wrong with the earth?
There is
The ley lines.
a fracture. There is a blackness which seeps into the cracks.
You see, Ursula, fancy you should use that word blackness in particular. We came to see you because well, 2 members of our company have been afflicted with a terrible curse, and we were hoping that you might be able to help us with this.
Maybe. What is... Oh.
It's a black spot on the palms of the hands, going all the way through to the back.
It's pretty bad. It didn't start out this big.
No. And it will grow.
Oh, right.
It is the only thing you can see on the outside. It is what is an inside that is also growing.
What?
Right.
Oh.
So what do we do? Listen, Ursula, you know that I would shed every last drop of my blood for my friends. What shall we do?
Maybe let her finish, Duana. That might be an answer.
Do you know where the curse came from?
A box.
A box.
Yes, a box.
Box.
There was a gem. There was a gem in the box. If that helps.
Gem.
Was it the gem? It might have been.
Ah, a cursed item
Yes.
to catch the greedy.
Or the curious.
Oh.
It's amazing
You know the
heretical types how
creature
often one is the same.
that hunts you.
Oh, great.
Do you know the creature that hunts you?
No.
A siren.
Dragon?
A siren.
Oh, right. Yes, we do.
Then you have time. You have time being on land. The siren is weakest on land. Threatlaw, of course, is on the coast. I suggest you do your best to protect yourself in some way, to form a ward around you. Maybe a charm would stave off the detection of your soul from the siren.
Thank you.
The stone circle, a place you can travel to where you will be safe. Do not cross over, though.
Just going to ask if that would be a bad idea.
What does that mean,
There is
Henry?
also possibly someone else who could aid you.
Oh?
Who's that? Oh,
I shall go to the cards.
aye.
Aria, the stone circle leads to the Fey realm. Probably a bad idea to go there with that on.
Well, not for several of us.
No, but for those of us with the black curse is what I mean. Yes.
Yes.
Wait, did you? Henrik? Were you the other one?
What?
Were you the other one who touched the thing?
No, it was Verity.
Oh dear.
Look,
Oh, Verity.
What?
cards
Cards
being thrown.
will be cast. There is the count of 9.
9.
I shall form the 9 cross. The cross is formed. Death and the moon, judgment and the wheel of fortune. These represent a change of time, but we fold them and fold them once more, and thrice and thrice. One card is revealed. One card is left. The Hermit. The Hermit is the answer.
The herbalist, perhaps.
That's what I was thinking, Joanna.
Yes, Herbert is a bit of a hermit. Or is another way of putting it. He lives.
One that travels. The one that wishes to be solitary.
Oh.
Could it be that new druid we've heard of? Old druid.
I think you're right, Verity. Herbert doesn't so much live in isolation as outside the blast radius for the rest of us. You're on
Whoever this is, they may aid you and me.
Oh. With the ley lines as well.
Could it? No, never mind. That's silly.
Anyone recall the name of the druid Cosmo had the vision of that the
More Gruith, was it?
I have heard before. I suggest you go back and ask Quathamore more about him.
We will.
Thank you, Ursula.
Thank you, Ursula. Get well soon, as best as can.
Listen, all this is beyond me. I'm a blade, not a spell slinger. So you all let me know what you need me to do, and I'll do it.
Thank you, Duana.
You doing?
Thank you.
Oh, we're moving.
Same for me.
We won't have to pay for services.
Aye.
By the way, Donna, you haven't met my new friend.
Who's that?
Yeah, but
is it another
this
princess?
is Rico. This is
what's his
Rico.
name? Her name?
Oh, she's quite delightful.
Love her.
Do we have a third princess? Do we have 3 princesses?
Oh, that's royalty.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry to.
Wow.
My uncle wouldn't let me out of the castle.
Oh my goodness.
You'll forgive me, but I
understand.
acknowledge him but the rightful clan chief of Buchanan.
Which is the reason why I like being around you, Duana.
Thank you, Lachina.
Yes, I remember.
The feeling is mutual, but I hold nothing against my English friends.
Oh, quite. And it's always an honour to have a whiskey with
Left
you.
out in that state.
Aye, Harry, we buy drinks from one another at the crow's nest, aye?
Hey, Duana, I feel
Certainly do.
Aye.
Like,
That's only the crown I have an issue with.
yes.
Scotland will rule itself. Oh,
Yes, everyone. We're all back.
Yes, indeed.
Now, what did you find out? Anything interesting?
Well, the princess managed to help something that might help with an issue old Professor Starmore was interested, didn't you, Princess?
Ah.
Would you like to say?
What we got from Dunswood? We got a wand from Dunswood.
A wand! Oh, goodness me, let's have a look at that. Oh, don't mind me. Oh, thank you very much, Princess. Oh, well, it is. That's extraordinary. This is Starmore's.
Oh, good.
Delighted. Oh, well done. Well done. And you just found it, did you?
Yeah, we purchased it rather than found it, yeah.
You purchased it?
Yeah.
How much do I owe you? I need to pay you back, of course.
That's John Swede had it, which means it was probably stolen.
Well,
No, he said his people found it in Tracker Deep.
I was going to say he did say that he found it.
He identified where he found it. He actually did find it fair and square from the sound of it,
Yeah.
and bought it from the person who recovered it. And he was
In any case, he wanted to charge 100 gold pieces.
200 gold pieces.
200 gold pieces.
He started with 200.
He won. He bet us, and the winning side was 50% off.
Oh, well,
And we won.
there we are. I'll tell you what then, I will pay you. It certainly is worth at least 200, so I don't think that's too bad. So well done on Starmore. We're delighted. He is quite tight with his money, so he'll be delighted. It's only 100. Great. Okay, I'll pass that back to him.
well,
Now,
Princess
without any
paid
further...
the first half of the down payment, so that's something else to make sure is mentioned too.
Yes, indeed. Well, I think Gibbs has got something. I know Gibbs. I know he's so excited. He's been
Hello,
Gibbs all day.
Hey,
Right, get here,
Gibbs.
get here.
Hello,
Where did you
Gibbs.
find? I know you were knocked down and robbed, but where did you find it originally? Yes. You're what? You're in Dover, and you were walking along the cliffs of Dover, and you fell down a hole. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes. And then you found this item. Ah, right. And there were 2 soldiers there looking at it, yes? And they opened one of the drawers, yes? And their heads exploded. But you cleaned it up anyway. Well, oh, good lad. Okay, well, that's nice to hear. Well, I suppose I thought it was such an innocent item, but there we are. Well, let's have a look at it, shall we? I think it's been sitting here for months now.
I'm aware that high-pressure cranial hemorrhage is a side effect of things, but at the same time, are you sure you want to open it and not be careful, Professor?
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's, it's...
I'm sure those soldiers said the same thing.
Well, they weren't wizards, were they? But this, to me, looks like some kind of... Well, I mean, what do you think it looks like through your eyes?
Nothing of it.
It looks similar to the chest you had in the past, I think. It's got magical
kind of looks
skills
like a
on it.
tree. An obelisk of some sort.
Yes, this.
It does have some symbols on the side here. Yes.
It had teeth in the past, I recall.
It had teeth in them.
It had, well, if I remember, it bit someone's fingers off at one point.
Oh.
Is that a man figure at the bottom on the side there? It looks like hair, hands, and...
It does look like a man, yes, doesn't it?
There is some kind of note on here as well. There's enter the first with no tongue, enter the second with no eyes, and enter the third by no man.
Oh.
Right, well, there's 4 drawers here. Enter the first with no tongue. Princess, what do you think that would mean?
Which of us are you addressing?
Well,
There's
any
3.
princesses, of course. I suggest you're the learned ones amongst us.
Well, perhaps one should open the first door in silence.
In silence, okay.
Yes.
I'm a bit of a chatterbox, but I'll give it a go.
Open the second eyes.
Hold on. Before you say anything, maybe it's everyone in silence.
Yes, everyone silent.
Just on the safe side. Okay, you can talk now. Right. Oh, good. Okay, it's fine.
How did that go? No adverse effects so far?
No, I feel okay. My head doesn't feel like it's throbbing at all. There's
Good.
a map here.
A map?
A map of... I'm not quite sure where this is. It looks... I don't know. It's not around here, that's for sure. I'm not surprised. Second one, enter with no eyes.
Eyes shut, everyone.
Eyes shut, okay. Hang on a second. I won't be able to find the... Right, okay, I'll give it a go, but get the right one.
I've got an auto hand with a mind of its own if you want.
Sure! Okay, got it.
And we open now?
Yes, you can. There appears to be a crystal ball.
Curious.
Curious.
Okay, that's quite nice. I could do with a new one, but that'll do for the moment. Third one, by no man.
I would suggest either Professor Gibbs or a lady professor you have on staff.
I was going to say, I could have Kit open it if you'd like.
I hate to say it, but Gibbs isn't a professor.
Well, Gibbs is also no man.
He is no man. No, he's a boy. But okay, well, I can ask him. Gibbs, can you just open this, please, baby? Yes. No, I absolutely insist you do it. You're fine.
Well done, Gibbs.
Very good, Gibbs.
Bravo!
I suppose ancient curses didn't take simians into account.
I thought they might not have.
Very few do nowadays. It's always a good way to get past things. Right. To open the fourth with words of old. Is the magic of the sun and rain inside of me.
I got nothing.
I'll say that again. To open the fourth with words... Hang on, there's something else in here. Oh, I know what this sounds like. Either it's gold or it's diamonds. Oh, the runes. The runes.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, right. So,
read them.
With words of old, place the magic of the sun and rain inside of me.
Magic of the sun and rain.
Rainbow.
That's what I was thinking.
Rainbow, of course. What could be more magical? I
Well
don't know
done.
how old you are, but I don't care how old
Well,
you
they
are.
never lose their
Every
appeal.
time you see a rainbow, I bet you shout rainbow, don't you?
Yes.
I'm 150 and I do it every time I see one. In fact, I get a little bit hysterical about it, but okay, well, all I need to do then is find rainbow in runes, and I know what those are. There's W. There we are. That should be fine, shouldn't it? No problem at all. I just place those back in here. It's fun. It's like a puzzle, isn't it? Right, okay. Excited to know what's the last one. It's like my birthday. Right. Oh, let's put that in here. And over that. Right. What's this?
Is that a bottle?
Something terrible has happened.
Oh!
You all feel
no.
death becoming ice cold, and your bodies freeze like statues. Around, you sense a presence of something else in the tower. Something old and evil.
Leave us alone!
As this strange creature moves around you, a vision of the tower appears in your mind. You see a deep green mist appear out of nothing and surround the school. It seeps through the windows and freezes each and every professor and pupil it wraps its form around.
Joanna, are you okay?
I'm fighting against this thing. I'm a fighter. That's what I do.
I don't know if that's exactly a physical thing one can do.
No, it's on my mind.
Mental.
Pottermore seems frozen.
And so is Henrik.
Do we need to...
We need to unfreeze them.
Is anyone able to stop her back in the bottle?
I don't know if the stopper... You know when you spill something? Putting the cork back in once the wine is spilt.
Must be something we can do.
I mean, I have cleansing herbs and things, but I don't know if they'll work.
Give them a go.
This is bad.
This is supposed to bring.
Try it, Verity.
Stage.
Right, I will.
Right, he's undoing.
Because this is expensive.
What was that?
Henrik!
What just happened?
Henrik, are you okay?
You froze.
I think so. Pounding headache, but feels like I just pounded.
Darling, look at me.
I think I've unfrozen you and I and those who are in the tower. But the rest of you, because you are coming from other places, it is not affecting you yet. But I can see from out the window there is some mist that is swelling across the ground. Right. The map. Where is that looked like a Jinn to me.
A Jinn?
This is a map of Arabia. It must be, but why? The protection upon the box. We broke it.
But it seemed that we solved the puzzles all correctly.
Did we not do the third one properly? I thought we were being a little too literal.
I did wonder if perhaps we should be playing that out.
Okay, I tell you what I will do.
It may be a little too late for
what we can do, we can utilize something we have here. Now, the Palantir will only take you so far, but what I can do is extend the reach. We have something called the Portal of Power. The Portal of Power can take you to places beyond the tower. I'm going to take you as far as I can to Arabia. I will try and focus upon, hopefully help, to find a way to get through this together.
Must be quite a
Yes.
Speak Arabic.
I cannot hear you, I'm afraid, Princess.
That must be quite a powerful transport. Take so many of us so far.
Ah, well, it is mostly your minds. You were there mostly kind of physical, but not all. It is a strange sensation. You'll get used to it. Some things you can affect, some things you cannot. But I will do my best to take you to the first part, and then we'll have to determine where we must travel to after. Good luck, all. Good luck.
Perhaps.
Well, I can't open the
As
portal.
you open the curtains to the Portal of Power, you see a wonderful sight. It looks like you have been transported into some kind of Bedouin tent. Could this really be Arabia? Sitting on the floor is a man who is busy gazing into a crystal ball. Could he help you? Let's find out, shall we?
Hello?
Yes.
This may sound very strange, but we've come from very far away, and, we think we might have a problem with the Jinn.
You're all idiots. You have released the Jinn.
That we are.
You may well be right, sir.
Well, calling us names doesn't really help. Do you know what we can do?
Yes. Indeed. One moment. While I look into the crystal ball. This has happened once before. A long time ago, there was an emperor who released a Jinn on the land. It froze all those it encountered. So, he asked for help. Many came and failed, but one man, by the name of Do you have gold, perhaps?
Ah, come on!
How much gold?
How much is this information worth to you?
I shall give you 10 gold if you like.
We'll have 10 gold worth of information.
Let's make that 30.
I'll put in another 10.
And for me, makes a nice even 50 to start with.
Listen, we might need that gold later on.
It's all right. It's
Well,
all right.
we need this information right now.
50 gold.
Listen to this. How about you give the information and I don't put them out?
Duana.
Shut up! You're intangible, remember?
Sir, 50 gold.
Well, there was one man who came and helped. His name was Mog Ruith. A druid. They could say he could move mountains. He went across a great desert to 30, okay, to a small mountain, where inside he entered the caverns of despair. In there he forged an amulet. With his amulet, he fought the Jinn and contained it. That is all.
We know where this amulet is now.
Does it have a name? Do we know its location?
At the Cave of Despair.
I tell you,
Is it
the
still there?
location of the caverns of despair.
So it is still there.
I know not.
You can safely assume so.
Possibly the instructions for how to craft an amulet of our own.
Yes. Is it possible to create something similar?
I doubt it. A Jinn has great power. It is magic. They do not like to be controlled.
So we must find that very amulet.
Yeah. I suggest you cross the deserts to the caverns of despair. Enter it and find a way in.
Desert. In what direction should we head?
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm hoping the portal will take you, Azzy. Now you have a rough idea of where you would like to go. The Palantir should guide you.
Is it on the
I
map?
was thinking,
Is it on the map? Very good question. Well, if it is, it's very small, but nothing's marked off particularly well on this. In fact, it is quite old. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but
Quasimodo, what do you know of Jinn?
Well, like the gentleman said, they are very powerful and very dangerous. And you
Are they Fey of origin, or are they?
Are they what?
Are they
Hey.
Fey of origin? No,
no, they're not
legends
Fey of
claim they're
origin.
made of fire.
No, they are
They're
made
celestial.
of, it is as close you can to a magical being. So, like a phoenix or dragon, they are not Fey.
Are they celestial then, like angels and devils?
Indeed, yes. You are more looking on the devil side, though.
Yeah.
Type of
Well, just,
magical
yeah,
demon.
that's third time. Yeah.
Quasimodo,
Yes.
he mentioned Morgruith.
So did Ursula.
And Ursula mentioned his name earlier today.
She did.
Rather specifically.
It does seem very odd that our paths are crossing at the moment.
And then a third time. Because apparently, not only can Morgruith help us with the Jinn, he can help us with the black spot. And is apparently going to be able to help Ursula. Because
Who is
Ursula is feeling under the weather from the pull of the earth, the ley lines. I think this is perhaps more connected than we think.
Everything's always connected.
Why did Gibbs want us so badly to open the box?
Open the box.
Well, he's a very impatient creature, but maybe someone is talking to him or influencing him.
I think perhaps it was the Jinn.
Oh.
From inside the box that he keeps coming into contact with.
Oh.
It is a creature of spirit.
Well, he has been sleeping underneath it, as you mention it. I just thought he was feeling too warm.
The Jinn has likely been influencing him, and that is why we have a sudden urgent need.
This is very sad indeed. Okay, right. I think we should hopefully travel to the next part. Good luck, all. Poor Gibbs.
In front of you,
hello there.
Little clearing at the foot of the mountain is what looks like a stone door. To the side, perched in a bush,
got really
is a
interested.
large bird. It looks as if you might need a few spells here. But what?
Well, we might need a spell if we don't have anyone who is a
I'm a red cap.
Yeah, well, there we go. And Silver, it looks like you have a little friend there.
Can you?
Yeah, I do.
You know what type of parrot you have there and that we are currently looking at?
I think I have the same type of parrot that we are looking at over there, actually.
Do you know what type of parrot it is? Do you know the name of it?
My parrot
macaw?
is named...
I think
it's a macaw.
A macaw.
Yeah.
Indeed. And where are macaws, what they tend to come from, apart from Fretlore on boats?
The Caribbean, the Amazon.
Okay, and we seem to be on the wrong continent.
Very far from there.
Maybe he came with a sailor or something?
Well, I
We can
suppose
try and talk to him.
our red cap could ask.
Hello there.
Here, I've
Hello
got some
there, bird.
fruit. Would you like some fruit? I've got some for you.
What? Juice?
Fruit.
Fruit? Yes.
For you. Would you like it?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to the
Arya,
bird.
can you understand him?
No, birds are capable of human speech. Did you not know?
Yes, but just to reference Harry, as he can actually speak to animals fully, so
Everyone has to go away.
Everyone has to go away. Why?
Why?
This place is protected.
Protected by what?
Me?
Oh, by you. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
What is it exactly that you are protecting?
The secret caves.
Oh, the secret caves. I
Would
see.
those be the caves of despair, perhaps?
Caverns of despair. Caverns
Oh,
of
thank you.
despair.
So it is the Cavern of Despair.
Yes.
Ah.
And if we were to want to go in to the caves of despair, how might we do that?
Well, you have to get past me.
Oh, well, of course, because you are protecting the caverns. Yes. And what might we offer you to allow us entrance?
What do you have?
Oh, what do we have?
Not really interested in things.
Oh, in any things? Not at all.
I don't eat.
You don't eat.
We have stories.
Oh, we do. We have stories. We do have a friend here who has another like you.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, we like the other person. Yes.
Oh.
Do you like that
go
other
away.
What?
Go away.
Go away?
Yeah.
Could we perhaps tell you a story?
Why do you want to come in?
Why do we want to come in? Let's see. A friend of ours is very, very sick. And we think that something inside the caverns might be able to help us.
Ah.
Yes.
Also, the Jinn is escaped.
Also, you see there is a Jinn about. Do you know what a Jinn is?
No.
Nope, didn't think so. Let's see. If we were to ask very, very nicely, might we come in?
You haven't even asked who I am.
What's your name then?
There we go. I don't have one.
You don't have one. Very good. Very good.
What if we gave him one?
I was placed here 200 years ago.
Oh my goodness, 200 years ago.
To look after
Yes.
this cave. Only let those who are worthy through. And you didn't even ask me my name, and you just want to get in. You're not worthy. Go away.
Ask
name?
him where he's from.
Where are you
and
from?
ask him if he would like to go home.
And would you like to go home?
Have a home. This is my home.
Oh, this is his home. Yes.
Azzy.
Yes.
Tell him I'll adopt him and name him and love him forever.
Well, one of my friends would like very much to adopt you and love you and give you a name.
That sounds a little scary, but okay. I'd like a name. Give me a name.
He'd like a name.
Like a
Can
name.
we give him one?
What kind of a name does he want?
What sort of name would you like? Would you like something fancy?
Yeah.
Oh, a fancy name.
Can I? Oh, princess! May I please give the parrot a title, please? Please.
My father will kill me. I am entirely for it.
Excellent. For once, I'm going to go out of the favor of King George on purpose. I'm giving you both a title and a name. You are Knight Captain of Princess Lucina's Royal Protective Services, and I decree thee the Red Knight.
Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, I feel loved.
Oh, he says he feels loved.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh.
Well then, Knight Captain, might we proceed inside?
Yes, but it's a bit dangerous.
Oh yes, it's a bit dangerous.
They're not called the Caverns of Despair because they're lovely.
Well, of course. He says they're not called the Caverns of Despair because they are lovely.
That would be false.
Would you ask him if there are any particular dangers we should watch out for?
I have not been in myself.
What was
I haven't been in.
Oh,
but
yes.
I've seen someone go in.
Oh, who did you see?
Oh, they went in about 80 years ago. And they never came out again.
Someone went into the caves about 80 years ago and never came back out.
No.
Does anybody remember what Morgruith looks like?
Oh, Margaret!
Yes. Do you know Morgruith?
Sounds familiar. He made me.
He made you.
Uh-huh.
I see. I see. Well, we're actually looking for Morgruith. We think he might be able to help us with the Jinn, with our sick friends, with many things.
Oh, you haven't seen him.
Oh, you haven't
He made me.
Not since he made you. I see.
Oh.
Well, perhaps we tell the Red Knight Hill, if we see him, we'll remind him to go and check out his faithful parrot is doing his best.
Yes. Knight Captain, if we do see more Gruith, we will let him know that you miss him very much, and he should come visit you.
Yeah, no, I don't miss him.
Oh, you don't miss him?
No.
Okay, we'll let him know. We'll let him know in particular that you don't
name.
miss him.
I want to go with the one that name. Give me the name.
Red.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I'll let you in.
Thank you, dear. He's going to let us in.
I'm gonna give him little scritches. Just
Very good job, Arya.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh. And if you
Very
want to
good,
come home with
Captain.
me,
Thank
you're
you.
allowed. But you don't have to. It's up to you. You have a home if you want it. That's what it's for.
Arya says that you can have a home other than here if you would like. With her.
No.
He says, no.
Right, okay, I think we'll enter the next part of the caverns. Good luck all. I hope it's safe.
One doesn't get a name like the king.
1 second, these things are not working. Well, I'll have to just get this going again. Keep chatting.
Of course. So where are we precisely?
I believe we're somewhere in the Caribbean.
I think we're still in the desert of Arabia. That's why this parrot was so here, because we travelled across the deserts, didn't we?
We did. Does that mean we're by the coast?
I'm afraid I won't do very well here.
Well, we're going underground where hopefully it'll be colder.
Suppose we'll see.
On the plus side, morbid as it sounds to say, if someone has gone in here and not come out, that means there might be someone we can talk to for information. Not I can talk to for information.
Perhaps.
Joanna, prepare yourself for a good rumble.
I don't know. I don't feel like much use here. That's all astral.
Well, semi-astral. We can interact. It's just you might be able to do 1 or 2 hits, but just.
Something strange seems to be living in these caverns.
Uh-oh.
Flickering light reveals some kind of impish creature. Small flames seem to be radiating from its hands, and its eyes glow a fiery red. Be very careful.
Right. Okay, this doesn't look good at all, does it?
Nope.
I'm going to cast Ethereal Blade. Just give myself a weapon.
Right, well, yes, I think, now, if there are very strange magical creatures around, we don't know how they're going to react. So I think there's a possibility that you should try and get some information from it so that we know what it is. Now, whatever's come in here in the past, it might know what has been through. That's just one suggestion. I could possibly just disguise you like we have done before, so maybe it believes you're someone else. What would you like to do?
Perhaps disguise ourselves would be the better option.
As what, there, Silver?
I said disguise ourselves. That might be the better option.
Yes, but the question is...
As what?
Other imps?
Other imps? Okay, well, we'll give it a go. Good lord, good luck all.
I mean, if it doesn't work, it'll just be like a fun costume fight.
Hello. Welcome to the caverns of despair. I haven't seen fellow fire imps in here before. Company.
Yes.
Tell me who you are. Tell me your stories.
Yes, we are the Cinder Imps. We have been sent here as a heard that you have been guarding the caves yourself for some time. You're like stories, do you perhaps? Stories of despair, perhaps?
I'm so lonely. I haven't seen another fire imp ever. Oh, are you here?
They're here.
For the treasure!
Treasure?
Yes.
What treasure?
Treasure.
What treasure do you have?
The treasure that the humans want.
What is it?
If we have the treasure, the humans can't have it.
No! We lure them to the treasure, then we eat them.
Many humans will eat it.
No, it would be even funnier
Delightful.
if they came here to get the treasure and the treasure wasn't here and they got eaten anyway.
Yes. But of course,
Amulet.
there is no treasure.
No lie.
No, we lie.
Why lie?
Trick. We burn. We eat.
I'm getting awfully close to killing this thing.
Well,
What's wrong with that one's voice? Why does it look so mean?
It's very mean and very nasty. Best not to acknowledge.
Ah, yes.
So what is there here for you if there's no treasure then?
Ah, food.
We're food. Want to see food.
Adventurers. Aha.
How often do you get adventurers?
Not very often. Very, very long time ago. So hungry.
What do you do when no adventurers turn up? Just sit around?
We wait, my dears. Ah, but now I have family. Ah, let's have a party. Ah,
yes,
party, yes.
Sounds wonderful.
No, we're not having a party. We're not having a party.
Why not?
Because I think we should try and sort this horrible thing that's around here at the moment.
That is a fair point.
Yes, okay, well, I think I'll do that. Let's take you through to the next chamber. Oh, good luck.
We did learn there's nothing in here.
Well, we only have the imp's word for that.
You have moved into a part of the cavern that seems to have a hidden stream running through it. On the ground, you see what looks like the remains of a long since abandoned camp. Some poor soul looks like they may have spent their last few hours here. Please, be respectful.
I think I should step away for a moment. Let me know if I'm needed.
This is certainly not a good sign.
Henrik, I think we need you, my dear boy.
Yep. Let me go. Different one. You have the hood ready. That's usually the last two guys from the spirits. So.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My body was resting. You have pulled me back to where I do not want to be.
Again,
Speak up! I cannot hear you.
I said we did not intend to do that. I am deeply sorry if that is the case.
Spirit, I am the black of the tower. Request for aid and information.
You can all speak if you wish.
Oh, well, we're here because of a Jinn. We were told there was a treasure that may be able to be held.
You seek the amulet of power.
We do.
I sought the amulet of power. I was sent here 80 years ago by the wizard's tower.
Oh, you're who came in.
Ah, you knew the parrot, did you?
And I, as a representative, let you rest in peace.
I've entirely forgotten about that. We did send some people a long time ago to try and find something. Well, we do send people all the time, you know. We don't just sit around here in the tower. We have various missions all around the world trying to find artifacts. This must be one I'm afraid we may have forgotten about. Poor fellow.
Let us make it up to him, Professor.
Well, it seems he suffered bravely.
What spirits did you learn here?
I found the amulet of power.
Oh.
Is it about your person?
Do you know where it is now?
I have it in this box.
Would spirit allow us to take it back?
Wait.
Who are you?
I am Henrik the Black of the Tower.
You are from the wizard's tower?
Henrik.
Let you rest and let you complete your task.
Why didn't you tell me this?
I did.
I couldn't hear you. You were muffled.
Hey!
You may take it if you wish, but only if you can tell me what the power of the amulet is.
Power of the amulet.
I cannot hear you, Henrik the Black.
The amulet is the power of the druid wherewith to find it.
It is his power, and what is the power of the druid?
Power of the druid, the land, the magic.
The druid has the power of the ley lines and to move mountains.
Ah, correct! That is the correct answer.
Well done, Jaffa.
We find out the identity of this person so we can lay him to rest back at his homelands.
Didn't the imp say that there was no treasure here?
Maybe the imp didn't value the amulet as treasure.
Yes.
Maybe he was looking for shiny jewels and gems.
There wasn't. I don't trust a word he said.
Before anyone touches it, Henrik, would you check to see what sort, if it has any enchantments on it already?
Indeed.
If it's safe to touch.
I was going to say there seems to be a bad case of opening boxes and things escalating.
Correct.
Yes, it does seem it is down to me to open it, unfortunately.
Can I see anything on it, Professor, of an aura at all?
No.
That's possibly a good sign.
There is no... Well, hopefully. It does seem to be broken already.
Perhaps
broken. As if it is being broken into.
Ah!
It was him who found
And
it.
look! Ah!
That's an amulet.
It is an amulet.
Marvelous.
It's a small amulet, but it might be the amulet of power. But I do not detect any magic from it. It is an item here that has colours upon it. Purple, red, blue, green, yellow.
It's a rainbow.
Rainbow.
Ah, okay.
Perhaps it needs to be in the light.
The rainbow. The rainbow, okay, of course. Here's the rainbow, the box. Oh, the writing on the back. There are initials. M.R. Mulgruith. This was his box, of course. And this has no value. This has no power. I do not understand. I do not understand.
Perhaps it needs to be placed in the box.
Yes, in the one box where it says like the power of the rainbow.
Yes.
Can the crystal ball be used to split the light?
Can you read again the line about the drawer where we put the rainbow runes?
A prism.
Of course, but that was only to open it, I believe.
Can the crystal ball be used to split the light?
It says to open the fourth, with words of old, place the magic of the sun and rain inside of me.
So maybe we were way too literal and we should have just reflected the rainbow.
The crystal ball was in here for a reason.
Light through a crystal does sometimes do that. Some of the scientists have talked about that before.
Can it create a prism?
Okay, right.
Yes, if you hold
The light is refracted by the transversing through different mediums to create a spectrum.
Prisms create
White light, of course. Yes, white light through crystal. I can also use this and see maybe what the Jinn is up to now.
You do have light.
Possibly.
I can see the Jinn. He's at the very top of the tower. He's sat cross-legged, with arms outsplayed, and a billowing smoke coming from his wrists.
Smoke from his wrists?
The smoke is whirling around the sides of the tower, and as he hit the ground, they are spilling across the land. As they hit creatures, they are freezing in their path. It is going fast as a cantering horse.
Then we should probably move quickly as well.
Indeed, already it is heading towards you. It won't take long until the end of the night until it reaches London. By the end of the week, the rest of the country, and by the month, the world.
Definitely move quickly then.
But how can we do this? Will I call upon the Jinn to come here and fight us? I believe we have this to use, and this, but this has no magic. But maybe it is the clue. This is those who have the information, those who can bring light, those that can refract light.
Albion, can you suggest how we might use those things to create a rainbow and perhaps cast the rainbow?
Lucina, would your fireflies help?
Yes, they would.
White light would be needed. The sun would be ideal. However, if that is not possible, then any source of sufficiently bright light.
Lucina has fireflies.
I suggest you all try and find a light source. You must have candles there. You must have lanterns. I mean, those who can produce light from their hands do. We also have the wand as well. I shall use this.
I've got enough light for everyone.
Light of the right colour, but
this?
I can do.
When you are ready,
everyone,
I will call upon the Jinn. Are you ready?
Yes.
To turn! I know you're up there, mocking us. You think you have the power to destroy us here in the Wizard's Tower. But no, you have come to the wrong place. We have the power. We have the power to fight you fairly. Come down to us now, unless you are coward! And bring the light! The light to us now! Make things bright!
I call upon my friends. Please, my dear fireflies, I need you now more than ever.
The light! Bring the light! I punish you! I call upon you to enter this portal! We will in. I think it's done.
We do it?
I think we have done it. Oh! Yeah, as you look at the tower, look out your windows. Is there a fog rising to you? Good. We have done it together. Congratulations, all.
Oh.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
But I believe we have brought someone to us. Mulgruith is on his way. He has been heralded. He has been awoken. He has been called upon. He is the hermit that will save us. The one that will heal the land. Remove the curse. Or protect you from it. And hopefully cure our sister Ursula. Well done, all. I'll make sure that this bottle gets sealed up and buried. And is never revealed again by a curious chimpanzee. Good luck, all. Goodbye. And God bless.
Well done, and congratulations on finishing your quest. This is the end for now, but join us again for more thrilling adventures with the StoryMaster's tale.
Albion, 20 gold pieces. It's all yours.
Thank you.
Oh! That was a fast costume change for you, Ollie.
Yeah, it was all falling off. My beard. As soon as you wetted these, my beard was like all the way down, and it was becoming
Getting tangled up.
Thanks all for coming.
Thank you, Ollie.
Thank
you
very much.
Surely, that was good.
That's one I've had sort of prepped up for some time, apart from all the bits of John Swede and